Codegeist is an open-source coding agent developed in Java. Here is what developing with it looks like in a real public repository. Most AI coding demos hide the important parts: the machine, the rules, the agent context, and the review loop. Codegeist is different. It is open source, built in Java, and designed so developers can inspect the repository, the workspace, the agent workflow, and the result. The workflow starts with the public Codegeist repository on GitHub. This is the real open-source Java project behind the coding agent. From here, a developer can inspect the source, clone the repo, and follow the same workspace setup shown in this video. Now we clone the public repository recursively. That matters because Codegeist pins shared workspace kits as submodules. After the checkout, the submodule status shows the exact commits that came with the repo, including the development container setup and the OpenCode agent workflow. The recursive clone brings in two shared kits. The devcontainer kit gives Codegeist its reusable developer runtime, and the agent kit gives it the reusable OpenCode workflow. Codegeist pins both as submodules, so the workspace behavior is versioned with the project instead of hidden on one developer's machine. Both shared kits use the same release shape. Their main branch is where the kit is developed. Their release branch is generated for consuming repositories. Codegeist then pins an exact release commit as a submodule git link, so the workspace can be updated deliberately instead of changing by surprise. The devcontainer folder is the human developer runtime. It tells VS Code dev containers how to open Codegeist with the expected tools, workspace defaults, and container setup. Instead of asking every contributor to recreate a maintainer's machine, the repository carries the supported development environment with it. The OpenCode folder is the AI agent workflow. It gives OpenCode the rules, commands, skills, MCP configuration, and guardrails used while developing Codegeist. That means the agent is not just generic chat pasted into a project. Its behavior is versioned and reviewable with the repository. After the clone, we open Codegeist in VS Code. This is the same public checkout. The application code, documentation, build entry points, and the two workspace folders are visible before anything runs. The next step is to enter the supported developer environment. Now we enter the supported developer environment. VS Code reads the checked-in devcontainer configuration, Docker reuses the prepared image, and the same Codegeist checkout reopens inside the container. The status bar confirms that the repository is ready for the developer tools and the agent workflow that follows. Now we start OpenCode from VS Code's integrated terminal, still inside the devcontainer. The terminal opens in the Codegeist checkout, and the real OpenCode interface loads with the repository-owned agent workflow. OpenRouter provides the model through an isolated credential scope. The workspace context is visible, and everything is ready for one small, reviewable task in the next step. The input can stay this short: create a task for Hello Codegeist. OpenCode turns that one line into a focused developer task with the command contract and verification steps. Before asking the agent to change code, we start with a small task written like a developer handoff. It asks for one Spring Shell command named Hello Codegeist, whose only output is Hello Codegeist. The task also asks for a focus test and a check against the real native executable. The scope stays deliberately small and independent from any chat provider. Read doc/tasks/t010 add hello codegeist command /task md and create a complete implementation plan. Use the decisions in the task and do not ask follow-up questions. OpenCode is in plan mode, so this response can inspect the repository and reason about the existing version command without changing files. The complete real weight is retained, while only the labeled middle is shortened in this edit. Save this plan to doc/task/T010 add hello Codegeist command/implementation plan. MD. Include a concise mermaid class diagram and state explicitly that implementation must not use providers, commit, or push. Do not implement it yet. OpenCode saves the plan without implementing it. In the Markdown preview, the class diagram shows the new command depending on the existing command output service, instead of introducing another output path. Implement doc/tasks/T010 add hello Codegeist command/implementation plan. MD now. Run only the credential-free focus tests listed in the task, build the native binary, and do not commit or push. The agent adds the command and focus test, runs only tests that do not use model providers, and builds the native executable. The source changes, successful tests, and native build all happen automatically from the reviewed plan. No implementation commit and no push happen here. Finally, a separate terminal runs the actual native binary. The new command prints exactly hello Codegeist, proving the planned behavior outside the agent session. Agent output is not accepted automatically. Source control keeps all 4 task changes unstaged: the plan, command, test, and architecture note. We focus the code review on both Java editions at the same time. The command registers hello Codegeist, keeps the exact greeting in one constant, and reuses the existing command output service instead of introducing another output path. The focus spring test invokes the new command, checks the exact standard output, and requires standard error to remain empty. The architecture note adds the new command beside the existing CLI commands and records that it reuses the shared command output service. The normal save workflow would push the branch to GitHub. For this demo, one short qualifier keeps the reviewed save local. We run /save with just one addition. Do not push to GitHub. OpenCode created the local save point. The commit contains the implementation plan, command, test, and architecture update, and the branch was not pushed to GitHub. This is the core idea behind Codegeist's own engineering workflow: reproducible infrastructure for humans, reproducible rules for agents, and real Git review at the end. Codegeist is open source, and the repository you saw in this video is the public GitHub repository. If you want to explore local-first AI coding, shared devcontainer and agent kits, and reviewable agent-assisted development, start there.